Aqueducts, nigga.
Really? You want me to start this episode with the racial slur, buddy?
And it's up to you, man. You're the one who edits. I don't really care.
Taylor, edit that out.
Dusty, edit this entire episode.
And welcome back to Morons. I'm in a much better mood because I completely downed this entire 40 in between episodes. And, yeah.
Yeah, what, Dusty?
Yeah, like, what are you going to say, dude?
Just, yeah.
Here, somebody fucking...
I've got a good little buzz going, so I'm in much better spirits.
You have a calculator?
I have one.
I've got
calculator on my phone.
I've got my butthole.
0.6 divided by 4. So shit. I should level up my endurance one more time and be able to light full it. Alright, well...
hindsight's always 20/20, isn't it?
Yeah...
Unless you have Alzheimer's.
That's fucked up. You know what? I don't want to get religious, so I'm not going to mention my experience with Alzheimer's. So anyway, how's your days?
Could have been slightly better. Could have maybe had a job interview for you, but you know.
You know what? Suck a dick. I apologized like 20 times already.
Yeah, I heard about that, Taylor. Much like my day could have gone better if someone had notified me ahead of time, so you know that the biscuits didn't have to be reheated twice in a row.
You know what, Dusty? It wasn't just my fault on that one. Zach forgot too.
I forgot to do what? I'm not the one who told Dusty I'd contact him later that day.
Well, you know what?
So you ruined 2 days, Taylor. Or 1 day for 2 people. Everyone look at
And I ruined Dusty's twice.
Yeah, you ruined mine twice. And I better be getting some free beer out of that.
I don't know about free beer. You get a free ride home. How's that sound?
Well, I'll obviously pay you back for the beer. It's just it's all in change and it's in my room, so I'll have to pay you back later. Because obviously drunk me is not going to go and try to fondle through that change.
Don't ever say fondle again. Jesus
Speaking
Christ,
of, I found
Dusty.
a band called Fondle Corpse
I don't want to know.
that does a lot of music for 80s, and they are...
I'm going to turn the mic down so Dusty's not fucking...
and obviously they are fronted by...
No, stop.
John Cena!
Look, you're spiking the audio. Stop. Stop. You're fucking spiking the
Oh,
audio.
let me have my fun. I had to walk
No,
for
you don't
like
get
30
you don't
minutes.
get to have fun because you spiked the fucking audio. Look at that shit.
I had to walk for 30 minutes to get Taylor a hot dog and
Where's-
Zach some beer.
Where the fuck's her golden golem? What the fuck? Why isn't her golden golem here? There should be a golden golem right here, and once we kill it, a girl falls out. And she's the daughter of the onion head guy.
What's she doing inside a golden golem?
This Seath guy likes to trap people inside these golems.
Oh, I thought she just had a weird night partying.
Dark Crystal.
Oh, I like that guy's, the way that guy looks.
That little big crystal on top of him, that's where she would be if it was the golden one.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, there's like 20 in this little area right here. And they hit hard. So we're gonna avoid
Well, I
them.
mean, that's natural. You can't go through some, crystal caves.
Without some crystal
speaking
meth.
of-
Oh yeah, I told you. Hey, Dusty joined right in time for Crystal Caves. Sweet. I
You
forgot.
can't go through some crystal caves without some golems, man.
Golem.
Unless you're playing one of the best games in the world, which is Yoshi's Island. Speaking of, after this, we're doing Yoshi's Island. It's been established. It's canon. It's happening.
We're doing Pokemon Fire Red again. First of all.
Well, it's been changed because it's canon now.
You know what else is canon?
My penis in your mouth.
nuts. Got him.
What? How are you not falling to your death?
I didn't see that one coming
Did you
at all.
just glitch the fuck out of the game?
I planned on doing that without saying a word just because I knew you guys would be like, what the fuck? No! God fucking damn it!
Karma.
Where's
No.
your invisible bridge to save you now? Taylor?
Okay, Morty, or Rick, god damn, did you hear that?
Yeah.
He's like,
Come on, you gotta do it for Grandpa.
By the way, it's basically established that I'm Rick and Taylor's Morty. Even though I'm only a year older than Taylor. Well, a year and a couple of days.
also, I'm your father.
Taylor? You ever had an empty Bud Light 40 shoved up your butthole?
Yes, that's my average Friday.
Well, I'm
You
the
ever had
oldest
that
one
in a
here, and I
hurricane
drink
shoved
the
up your
most. If
butthole?
anyone's wreck, it's me.
I don't know. Rick, you can handle your alcohol better than Dusty can. You're drunk. Here's your thing. You're drunk all the time. So you're just like, whenever you're drunk, you're just like, yep, let's do a thing. Dusty's just like,
No, I'm not even drunk right now. That's the
let's
sad
be
part.
loud. Let's be loud and spike Taylor's audio so he has to edit the shit out of this video.
Have I ever told you my opinion on Bill Cosby, by the way?
Yeah, and I had to censor it, you fuck, so it's not.
No, I'm just fucking with Taylor at this point because Taylor made me walk for fucking ever. To get
You were going to do that already. You just got mad when we wanted you to bring stuff back for us, too.
Yeah, you were like, I'm going to go get a 40, and we're like, hey, get us some stuff while you're there.
And then it becomes a problem for Dusty.
Well, it wasn't a problem until the change exploded in my pocket. When the change exploded in my pocket, it became like a pretty big inconvenience. Also, when my buzz wore off, it became horrible.
I thought you used to exploding in your pants, Dusty.
Well, I'm used to
The way
exploding
he describes his crabs, yeah. I would think too.
Hey, I got my crabs down at Joe's Crab Shack.
Oh shit, no. I think this is the right way. I'm either going to fall off and die or get to the edge. But yes, there are 2 invisible bridges. Actually, there's a third one that leads to something we're not going to try to grab at this point.
The Holy Grail.
No, actually.
Oh, let me notice there's an Indiana Jones reference, like, hidden depths of this game.
I mean, there's knights guarding things. Dusty, why do you always have to do something that involves you entering or leaving the fucking room?
You know, I was doing it quietly until you had to say something.
Yeah, because... Oh, shit! Fuck, dick. Son of a bitch. Didn't see that coming. So these are man-eater clams. You'll notice if you look really closely, especially after the... Well, god damn it. All right.
They got a pearl inside them. I have no idea why I slipped into a British accent for that sentence. That was just some random thing I did.
Phew, this episode is pissing me off. I need to get some humanity because that increases my curse resistance, I think. So, Zach, let me ask you something. What is your opinion on giving me a hand job right about now?
Well, I have a very low and negative opinion about that subject. I think it's not likely to happen. If it did, we would both end up crying.
Why?
I would end up crying because I'm giving you a hand job, and you would end up crying because I get angry after the crying. It becomes really rough and unpleasant.
Okay, let me ask you something. If I were to nut in your eye, would you get angry?
I would probably strangle you.
Let's turn the gain back up on this mic.
I'll just throttle you.
Throttle my penis.
No, your throat.
No, you've already throttled my penis, so I mean, might as well just finish the job.
That's entirely conjecture.
I actually don't know what that word means.
How many words I have to teach you through your life? Taylor, go fucking study before we have another conversation.
Like,
Go study. Read an encyclopedia.
I'm sorry that I speak basic English and was like, you know what, fuck English. I want to learn German. And to this day, I only know how to say, my name is Taylor and I can see your soul and it's beautiful.
And say that in German.
Ich kann deine Seele sehen und sie ist schon.
That doesn't sound like real German.
I can, deine Seele, your soul, sehen, see, und sie ist schon, and it is beautiful.
Alright then. Prove yourself.
Suck a fucking dick.
Deine Mutter ist eine Hefmaschine.
What?
Yeah, that's some more German. I took German too, asshole.
Wo ist dein Kaufhauswagen? Kaufhauswagen.
Apparently we know all the same nouns in German. we know the basics with some random information.
Where's the ambulance? I love running across those invisible bridges because it gives me a fucking panic attack every time.
Kind of like the first time you ride a roller coaster.
The first one I rode was the Tennessee Tornado at Dollywood. What about you?
That's probably the first one I rode too, since it's the closest theme park to us.
Oh yeah, I rode it with my dad when I was like 8, maybe. In fact, I was so tall when I was 8 years old that I was able to ride it by myself. But I was like, "No, come ride it with me." I hate when 2 of them come after you. If I could just pick off one at a time, it'd be perfect. And I'm backed up to the edge. Great. Alright, come on. Stop your shit. I've never had this much problem with this area, except for when you're around. So I'm going to blame you.
Well, I guess if my presence has the ability to alter the property of things and other people's abilities, then it's something of a subtle superpower, so I won't complain.
I think it's just trying to keep up a conversation while playing this game is brutal on my brain.
Let me think I have a power to make people less good at things when I'm in the room.
That would be a great power, actually.
That would be a great power.
Just be like, there's a guy pointing a gun at me. I'd like to make him less good at aiming things.
Bullet goes right over your shoulder. Ha ha!
Speaking of guns, I found out there's an actual... DC has made an actual dedicated, Deathstroke it has his own comic now. And it's on 9, so I was like, oh, well, they're not too old. I should be able to get one for pretty cheap. The first one?
Yeah.
$20 for the first one.
Yeah, when that Age of Ultron comic series came out a few years ago, I'm like, hey, this seems to be good. That'll be fun to get into. I look for the first one. I'm like, oh, this is still sort of expensive. I'm not going to do it.
Which is funny, because if I bought it when it first came out, I would have gotten it for $3. Because the comic store I buy it from sells them for $3.
And I've been collecting some of the Miracle Man series from the 80s, and gosh, a lot of them are really expensive. It's ridiculous.
My grandpa, I think he grew up, let me see, he was 30 when he had my mom. She's 42 now, so he's 72 years old. And, he grew up, I guess, the 40s, and so he had, a bunch of old Spider-Man comics that he sold, and they were, I think he got, $2,000 for all of them.
And,
that's
not bad at all, really.
I think he said he paid, $5 total for it. So, that's a fucking huge profit margin. I bought a bunch of the first Green Lantern comics from the New 52 series. That counts.
Yeah, I noticed those in your room while I was sitting there doing nothing while you were on your phone for an hour and a half.
It was 45 fucking minutes. Okay,
I said 2 hours earlier, so.
Well, it felt like 2 hours because they just.
So who's hyperbole police going to come for, Taylor?
Technically you, because you just did it, and I can prove that you did it.
I'll rat you out. You're going down with me.
Oh, look. Fucking, it's 15 minutes, and we haven't done shit. Well, actually, this is the boss room. So, want to say anything for the end of the episode?
I'm thinking about brushing up on my German notes and, totally trouncing your knowledge. I'll probably never get around to it.
Indeed!